You turn that light off. How bad is the quality, Mom? I know. I don't know how to cancel that stream. It's different.
That's always live when you have output.
Says I got one viewer. Yeah, it's right there. That's what I thought. Well, I was telling you, I don't know.
And do what we try.
Shut up, Tabitha. We ain't talking about nothing. You told me to do this.
You do!
No, this started off great. Oh, Janet. Yes, I don't care what YouTube thinks. It's actually YouTube's music library. Figure what the hell? What can they do? It's their music. It's free music. Yeah, you know my children and Tabitha. It has not changed. How bad is the quality for you guys? Do I need to switch to my phone to make a better quality stream, or can you guys hear me and see me all right? Been a while. Can you hit that light too? They're saying that was too bright. That's God speaking to me. Don't tell. What's new with you guys? Oh, we moved, as you guys know, and it's been different. So I'm glad it's less stressful. I changed jobs, make a lot less money, but I'm home every night, get to enjoy my family. Unfortunately, fishing is terrible right now, especially in this area, due to the community of Amish around here who really fish things out. And ice fishing's going on right now, but I really don't ice fish, so I've been on a break. And then we got fishing season has changed. Normally it's in the middle of April, and we start March 1st. We can't fish, but actually now we can't fish, and it starts at the beginning of April. So beginning of April is when you start seeing new videos out. I will post some other stuff if I can figure out. The issue I have is I have a Hero 7 webcam or GoPro, and some reason when it records like 4K, and everything I have, it doesn't download it correctly. I can watch it correctly, but when I take it to my streaming platform or where I edit my video platform, it's completely laggy. It's everything. It's terrible, and I don't want to give you guys anything that's not quality. Sweet, we got 6 people in here. Make sure you speak in the chat. Bull crap a little bit. I actually have you guys here in the chat as well over here. So if I look over here, it's because I got the other monitor over there. Kind of things you would miss. I will say that there's been a great community of people who have messaged me or put on comments saying, "Hey, where are you at?" I don't do electrician no more. I still do it on the side, but not very often. Even at my work, I do it. When they need stuff. I right now it's a company that takes care of the roadways of natural gas. It's like Peoples and Dominion, like that. The gas companies, they have to keep their lines completely open from trees and everything to make sure they can get to a line if something would happen, a break or whatever. So our job is to keep that clear. And there's a lot of it. I mean, a lot. So that's what we do now. Right now I'm off actually because it's winter and it's cold and it's freezing. So nothing there. I see you too, Austin. Where's he at? Back there, so there he is. Save you, more or less. You need help. Come save me.
I wouldn't think that's what it would be like here. The way you just put it.
Then ask him. Ask Grant what SOS he's talking about.
You just did it, dumbass.
Things have not changed. Oh, same old shit.
See, I told you
that makes more sense. I was way off. Way off. What's new with all you? I seen that Grant and you guys' son's doing good in basketball and everything. I may have heard that in the background. What you guys have for dinner? I'm about to get mine here in a little bit. You know Fatman can't have a live without at least eating something on it. Kind of feel bad, Grant, with the whole not talking to you guys on the messenger. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. My time is just, I wasted on other stuff than I should be doing more positive things. Pretty soon, all my fishing stuff rounded up and ready to go. Hey, look at the positive, Grant. At least something is positive. Could be worse, could be everything's negative. You still working, right, Grant? Hello, backyard. How are you? It's been a while since I've had a live. I don't know if I've seen you before or if you changed your name or what. Speaking of that, do you guys ever notice sometimes it's hard to keep up with stuff because people change their name so much on every social media platform or anything? It's terrible. I play Call of Duty, and that's the biggest thing. Like somebody be on there and you recognize them, and you're like, all right, hey, how's it going? And you send them invites. You want to play games with them, but then 2 days later they change their name, and then they show up, and you're like, who in the hell is this? Like the whole concept. That'd be like us changing our real names. Like, hey, how you doing? My name's Josh. Next week I'll be Jake, State Farm. Feel free to say hi. Like, would y'all have dinner? We said anything about dinner. I'm about to have tacos. Taco burrito. I'll try to get him to say it. Hold on, get him. For too long, we'll get Monkey. You guys have seen the kids, they have grown. Monkey, not so much. He's still a little baby. He's 3. Pepper steak and rice. Dirty rice, white rice, brown rice. What we got? What kind of rice? You guys, when you say pepper steak, you mean like steak them things? Yeah, I didn't know either. Backyard. He put SOS. I thought he said save me, but he meant same old shit. White. I'm not a huge fan of the white. I'm more of the dirty. Yeah, you heard the camera. You can be mean. Say hi to Grant. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
The camera's here. This is what green light is.
Hi, everybody.
Wait.
Hi.
You coming on this side, Marcus?
Coming behind you.
Stop jumping. Take everything. Maybe look at earthquake in here. The camera's over here, monkey.
Oh, there's two cameras.
No, there's two. There's two screens. There's only one camera right where the green light is. And you're too high. They can't see your eyeballs. There you is. Oh. Sliced ribeye. Ooh. With bell peppers and onions, with tomatoes and beef broth. It's like a beef stew almost, isn't it? Especially with the rice.
Yeah. So much like
We eat steak all the time. There's only two ways we ever cook any kind of steak. That is grill or cast iron. That's it. Backyard, you better get some heated blankets or something then. Turn that heat up. Where are you located, backyard?
I don't know how
you Pennsylvania or what?
I don't know how you got two computers.
Because I'm magical.
You just got a TV for your other computer. And then you got a new that's the same computer.
Where's your sauce? We do some Mamba sauce we have. Hey, monkey. Shh. Say, burrito.
Burrito. No, it goes like burrito.
Alright, don't scream it. You hurt people's ears, including mine.
Piggy power.
Piggy power. Piggy power.
Piggy power.
You guys ever watch Sing? That's what that's off of. The piggy. Ooh, piggy power.
Piggy power.
Okay.
Piggy power. I wonder where you are.
Hi, monkeys.
I'm on top of your shoulders, you know.
Oh, are you? Well, I love you.
I still love you
That's why.
Yes. I wonder where you are.
Backyard, I might eat any tacos. Actually, tacos got made just for, but I wanted to get on here because I said I was going to get here at 7. Unfortunately, didn't get down on our time, so here in a little bit I'm going to get some tacos. Probably more like a taco salad. I probably won't do it much. What are you doing? And then we watch fish eating competition. We don't really watch eating competitions, but lately we've been watching Hell's Kitchen and then Kitchen Nightmares, stuff like that. We like Gordon Ramsay, so it's been fun watching him lately. I'm actually surprised their uncle isn't on. I might have to text him and let him know. Speaking of that, we ain't got no music. You poor guys have to listen to all my loud mouth. If you feel free to and would like to, maybe put in your social media if you're live, and we get a little more people in here to have a little bullshit session on. Hey, not so loud, children, or you're not gonna be loud on here. Okay.
Can I tell them one of our rules?
What rules? What rule are you telling me? The what?
There's two of you.
Scissor rule? You want to tell them how you're not allowed to touch scissors when you steal them? Those scissor rules?
Lily, not the steal part. Lily, there's two. We're not allowed. There's two of you and two me and two of Daddy. It's just because we're on video. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Hey. Never been to Kansas City. Are you a football fan? Are you a little upset that they didn't win?
And never mind.
You do much fishing in the lakes?
We go fishing, you must have an adult with you.
That's
They
right.
have to have a fishing rod.
Speaking of that, here in March we are going to go fishing for a day and youth day, but I usually don't post the kids on video. The only time you get to see them usually is now because it'd be too hard. I'm just not the type to want to send them to the room and hide them,
Me and
lock
Daddy
them up.
Lily, to Louis, to me,
Mall is awesome.
and to Daddy.
What'd you say, hon?
Kansas City Mall is
Kansas
awesome.
City Mall's awesome, she says. Backyard.
I've been there 4 times.
This, can you guys figure out why we call him Monkey?
Yeah, you can't shake me off from them together.
Hey. Monkey, you're loud in my ear. You're loud in everybody else. People got to hear.
Sorry.
Tell them sorry. Say sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Come on.
Ow.
All right, we don't condone violence on TV.
Not on TV, we're on the computer. we're on computers, we're on that computer.
Yeah, that's the TV over there. What's up, Brown Trap? It's been a while, man.
That's computer TV.
I apologize to y'all for not being around once. I should do more. I may try to start doing this every Wednesday night.
Really, look at me.
You been doing much fishing around, Trap?
Wait, look up there. Joker. Yeah, I know. And the Mr. Mom.
It's hard to hear Daddy.
What kind of things do you do there in Den Valley? Backyard? Hey, I think it's time for you to get down, Bubby.
No.
Well, you're being loud and nobody can hear me.
Sorry.
This is my winter beard. Nobody say anything about the long hair and the winter beard? I mean, look at that thing. Yeah, you show them. Show them how much it is. Yeah.
Ow. Let's say we can both brush it.
Hey, let's just eat in there too.
Well, there's not enough
Nothing
room.
better than when your kids itch your beard. Scratch it. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Woo.
And Illy's building me a train so I can play.
That's how I'm gonna be able to go fishing. I'll put some black hat on, some black clothes on, so I can join the Amish. They don't think I'm taking their fishing spots.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ow, whoa. I want to brush and beard. Not called brushing. That's called brushing.
Backyard, I am a country boy. I am not
Daddy.
really. Hey, I'm trying to talk. You want down? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what
Maybe we should ask. Backyard, I'm a pretty country boy. I was stuck in Pennsylvania. I never even left the state of Pennsylvania until I was 12. It's been, I don't really know the places. I would love to go. I'm just learning about, to be honest, I didn't even do bass fishing. There wasn't bass fishing around here. I just recently got into that. Mainly trout fishing, but I am expanding out for a lot of things. Fly fishing, expanding out to now. Bass fishing. I'm going to do more this year of bass fishing and trout fishing and everything else. Never heard of the place. Not saying that I maybe seen them. Do they do like competitions there and stuff? I do watch like Scott Martin and they do competitions.
Ow, ow.
Come on, get down. It's time to get down. Off me. You do fishing in there? You caught? What kind of bass have you caught there? Okay, you two are driving me nuts.
No, I don't want to brush your beard.
No, it's because she's doing it right now. When she's done, you can.
I'm not on your shoulders a little bit. You're really done and then get down. Then when you're done, when you're brushing it, I'll get on Daddy's shoulders. Alright, well done. Your turn. Your turn, man. Your turn to brush.
Dying. I'm dying. They're killing me.
No, you're not. Okay, you can brush that hair now. I'm all done.
Eh.
Well, Let me help you. He won't be dead.
I'm dying.
He said he's dying.
Yeah, they're trying to choke me. They're trying to choke me.
My turn to try to choke him like that. No, I like you do it. Oh, I need you to
Hey, no. Put the headphones down. Stuff's not yours. Somebody's asking me how to get in here. Fish hunt. Hold up. Time to get down. Time to get down.
Time to get away.
It's time to get away. You're too loud. Nope.
You want to be loud? Go upstairs to your room.
No, because you were too loud. Give it a little bit. We'll come back up minutes. I asked you to settle down. You didn't. My project this summer will be turning a Mini Cooper into a UTV. That'd be pretty sweet. Kind of like the looks of Mini Coopers. You're gonna keep like the tire kind of concept, or are you gonna do UTV like mudders on it? I always wanted to get into that. I'm not a huge mechanic. Not that I don't like mechanic. I chose building trades instead. But I love mechanic work. I feel like you can build a lot. That's why I like electricity, because you can do so much with it. Mechanics the same way. I mean, it's unbelievable things people come up with being mechanics. What do you like the most? You're definitely a redneck, that's for sure. Well, I know what I was doing. I was trying to put music back on for you guys, but I cannot. There we go. No, sir, fear not. At least you found it. Did you have the right one? Because I've noticed that the other Fatman's fishing channel has grown a lot, and I feel like a lot of people look me up and they find him instead. They think he's me, but it's not. Backyard, how did you find me? I'm curious. I do gotta say, I had recently had a comment, and this, as YouTubers, and if you guys are, I don't know if some of you are just on YouTube or if you actually have a platform on YouTube, like a channel, it's amazing some of the comments you get. So I had a comment, a dude try to tell me that I need to watch a video on how to handle a trout. I thought he was being mean at first. Oh man, 8 to 10 pounds. I'd love to get 8 to 10 pounds. I think the biggest one I've ever caught is like 6.5. It is 6.5. It was a little more than 6.5. I think it was 6 pounds, 10 ounces. That was a large mouth. I've caught some decent sized smallmouth, but I never weighed them to know. But anyways, the comment I got was I need to watch a video on how to handle a trout. And, well, I took it the wrong way. I took he was trying to know how to handle a trout. I explained him the video that he watched for the tutorial, and the trout was in there fine. My hands were wet from reaching in the water, as well as when he went in the water, it was deep enough that he did not get hurt. So then he replied back and forth that he wasn't trying to be mean. He just didn't realize something. I said, well, maybe he should watch some other videos of mine to see that I handled the trout correctly. Then he goes to say, what's up, Gene? Then he goes and says, oh, I said, well, if you're around this area, maybe, want to get together, I'll take you out trout fishing. And then his ego checked in. It was like he went from, oh, cool, I'm sorry, blah, 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 everything's cool, to, he says, you can't teach me anything. I already know how to trout. I already know how to fish for trout. Like, nobody was saying that. Big pimpin', you the big pimpin', Florida. You's big pimpin'. Pimpin' in the DLC, down Florida, the way I be. But his ego checked in, and it was like, now he took offense to what I was saying. when I wasn't saying like he didn't know how to fish. I thought maybe he wanted to get together and fish. But apparently he took that like I told me he didn't know how to fish. That's why I was trying to teach him. And I wasn't trying to teach him. If you want to learn something, I could teach him things that I know that I've created my way. Or maybe he could teach me something. I'm always down for new stuff. Every year it's what I'm trying to do. I do got last year I wanted to and did not. And this year I'm going to. I am going to try to change things. Oh, okay, cool, Becker. I'm glad that you've been subscribed. I'm glad now you're coming to live. Now, I don't do lives very often, but I am trying to start getting back to them. I'm terrible at, and I mean terrible at keeping consistency. That's my problem. Uh, but I feel like this year I'm going to work hard on creating my own baits in a sense. I'm going to take trout magnets and modify them and consider that something new. See, we can find a new way because fish, period. If you use the same bait over and over again in the same area, they're going to get used to it and it's going to be hard to fish for. So if there's a way you can buy the same bait but modify it cheaply, I feel like that's the one edge up. Like even if it's a white bait, let's say you white rattle trap or whatever, you use a white one. If you could add just a little red paint to a certain area after a while and it changes it all and the fish bite again, wouldn't that be worth it? The cheapness of paint just to add to your $15 bait or your $10 bait. So that's my goal this year is try different things and see. Now, not off the gate. Off the gate, my goal is to catch a big trout. When fishing season starts, there's a lot of breeders they put in. I want to catch a breeder, and then I want to catch a big brown trout. Every year, I try to break at least 18-inch trout. And I have created that. Every year, I have got an 18-inch trout, 18 or plus inch trout. And every year, I have got a palomino. And that is what we're going to continue that tradition. But this year, there will be fly fishing. I'm going to try to catch some fish from fly fishing, which I am terrible at. I must tell y'all. You're going to hate some of the videos. You're going to make fun of me. There's going to be things. I'm going to do better skits in mine because I haven't done skits in a while to make you guys laugh. And I feel like that's kind of missing. So we got to do that. And I'm going to take you guys' suggestions that we had before and do some of them as well. So what are you up to, Flo Rider and Gene? Backyard. I can't say the trout are smart. They are, what's the word I'm looking for? Skittish. I mean, they are skittish. The issue with trout is they spook easy. And once you spook, they're like hide in a corner and they don't want to come out. So the objective is for them not to see you so you can't spook them, more or less. Now, the whole myth that you need to wear camouflage or be hidden in the bushes, that is a myth. That is bullcrap. The main thing you gotta remember fishing trout is you throw upstream as much as possible. That's how you catch trout and get bites. Upstream. That's it. Fly fishing, it wears me out too, especially because I don't know what I'm doing. The more I don't know what I'm doing, the more casts I gotta make. And I'm already terrible at the casting. I've already lost about $20 in baits because I catch them in trees and stuff. They're just, and I can't feel the bites as much. So I definitely got a lot of learning to do fly fishing. Trout fishing is a different breed. A lot of people they'll claim they know how to trout fish, but you'll find out the guys who claim they know how to trout fish are the ones who are catching a lot of fish beginning of trout season because they're stock trout and will eat anything. I actually almost did a video on eat anything. I have videos that I have caught trout with bare hooks and everything. I literally took tree limbs and pieces of tree limb, put it on there, caught a trout. I took a leaf, put it on there, caught a trout. The very first day or first week or even a month, you can almost catch a trout on anything. But if you got the right bait, you can catch triple the amount of trout. Yes, Backyard. Great. I'm glad you came in to support. I appreciate the continued support and have a good night and hopefully catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Good job, babies. What the back chest of trout? What's that mean? Like you snagged them? I think I know what you're talking about, Flow Rider, but I'm not sure. Hey, Flow Rider, do you still have that recipe? What do you? Is it a secret, or can you tell me how you were making that black, what was it, gunpowder chicken? I'm a little curious. I was just thinking about the other day because I cook a lot on the grill. I'm like, but I'm afraid to cook one. My luck, that chef will go down the grill making all kinds of powder on the bottom. Oh, your voice texting. Ah, gotcha. You driving? I take it. Bunch of traffic. That makes more sense. Okay. I thought about the other day how many trout I've caught in my life, and I couldn't even think about it. I would love you to send me some. You'll have to give me an email. My address has changed. I would like to get together with some people, especially you, Grant. I would like to get Grant up here to fish for trout, and I feel like I can put hurting. I think I still have you in my emails. I'll send you an email. If not, you can send me one. But I'm pretty sure I still have you. I saved your stuff. Yeah, I think I already have your number. Actually, let me see. Did you change your number from last time? Here, let's test it out. I think I have you as Flow Rider. Yep. Nope, same number. I got you. I'm gonna do it right now. You ready? I'm about to get a text. There you go. Sent. I already had your phone number. We're good. Yeah, get them all. Unfortunately, I tried to use my computer because I didn't want to use my phone, and it's got a delay on it. So it's hard to keep up with chat as I go. So if you feel like I'm not answering you, it's because the delay is a lot, and I'm coming back. So it takes a little bit. Just give it time. I'll answer your questions. I live at Punxsutawney now, Punxsutawney. Who can spell that without Googling it? Grant and Janet. If you come in and feel like it, hit that like button. Just give me a little love. You know the teddy bear needs the loves. Give it 2 loves. Aw, boo. I'm there. I want to get your first trout. I tell you what, you go to Missouri with Nick, actually. Go with him. And then come here, and then you will see the difference. I'll show you trout fishing. You come with me, you'll never be the same. Anybody. I feel like I'm not trying to seem, what's the word? You all are probably thinking, I'm not trying to seem like I'm the boss and I know what I'm doing like crazy, but I do very well at trout fishing and I teach very well. My methods do work. Others will work too. Spinners work. I've took plenty of people out. And a lot of people have not quite got the concept either, but my stuff works if you just take the time. I'll guarantee you, I ain't never seen anybody. I took dude out. I love the thing. Actually, I'll tell you what he said. Let me see. I don't even know. Can you see the screen? No. So I got to turn it way down for you guys. What about if I do that? Yeah, you can see it. Okay. There he is. I'm going to cover up his thing here. You can see. Whoop. Not if I do that. You ain't. He caught a trout. Big one. He's caught many, but he's been trying to do a bunch. Yeah, you Googled that, didn't you, Grant? He said, finally got my big brook today. He's caught a big trout too. I'm about to put out one. He caught a 17.5-inch brown with me. He said, nice. I said, you look cool, man. Congratulations. He said, nah, it was nice and toasty. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for what you've taught me. I told him he's always welcome. I'm just glad he sees the beauty of fishing like I do. And he gives me praise all the time. He's been a great dude and a great supporter. He is, when we first met, he was trying to fish, and I told him that, trout fishing is the way to go. And first thing he was doing wrong was he was always fishing downstream because it's easier to walk downstream, so a lot of people do that. That is a terrible idea. I said, what's the most fish you usually catch in a day? He's like, around 10 to 12. Nah. If you ain't catching more than 20 in a couple hours or 3 hours, there's something wrong. Unless it's wintertime. Right now it's not. Wintertime, you're only going to catch maybe 4 to 8 a day because of how cold it is and limited trout. In the springtime and summertime, you got brooks, rainbows, and browns, as well as golden trouts that will bite. But in the wintertime, you might get a rainbow. You have a chance to get a rainbow and a brook. Not very good, though. And you most likely can catch a brown. You most likely are not going to catch a golden trout. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying the odds of catching a rainbow, brook, and golden trout during winter is slim compared to you're going to catch many browns because browns like the cold weather more. But you'll catch a lot more brooks, golden trouts, or palominos, as well as rainbows in the spring, and a little bit of browns. So it's just that's why there's so much. You have more of a breed that's going to bite. Now, at the end of summer into fall, it's a lot of brown breeding. That's where you catch some big ones too, as well as wintertime. That's when you catch the big trouts, though. The cold brings out the big ones. Browns are the bigger of the species, so they get longer. If you're going to catch a big, long brown, a big, long trout, it's going to be a brown trout. But I've got a lot of great things. So, anyways, I feel like my techniques work, and that's why I want to share it with everybody, because I feel like everybody deserves to catch a lot of trout. A lot of people are scared of trout fishing and don't realize how beneficial it can be and how good the tasting they are. You just got to cook them right, though. You can't just throw a trout on a grill and call it good. So a lot of people just put butter and lemon and pepper. That's the easy way out. But I like to put other spices and cook it a little different. Put some taco, make it some tacos with it. Oh, yeah. That's that good stuff. What's your guys' favorite fish? Perch is good. Perch is good. And, walleye is tasty. Crappie's good. All right. Definitely, Flo. I appreciate it, man. What you having for dinner? Oh, you already told me. That's what you're cooking tonight. Never mind. I know. Later, man. Have a good night. Appreciate it, man. I really do. I'll even do a video. Maybe I'll do it on some fish. Some trout catch and cook with Flow Rider Special. Salmon's good, Gene. Salmon's got mercury in it. You gotta watch eating too much salmon and tuna. It can hurt you, actually. It's not bad for you. Any fish is good for you. It's low in carbs, high in protein. Very high protein, very low in carbs. But some fish like salmon they say watch it because if you eat too much of it, it can hurt you because of the fact that there's mercury and stuff. A little bit's not going to hurt you, but if you eat a crap load, like you're eating all day long every day, you can really get hurt from that. Believe it or not, when salmon reproduce, they die. But the reason why the population stays what it is like the female will have the salmon. They might have 50 to 100 babies. Appreciate it, Route Trap. Appreciate it, man. They might have 50 to 100 babies and then they die. So you just got 50 to 100 chance of living and one dying. So that's the reason why they keep breeding out. Even though they die, they're going to keep going because they're going to produce more than what that's dying. They actually have I watched a video, dude, I can't remember what lake it was, but what they did is after breeding season, they go up and have to collect all the dead salmon. There were so many of them on the banks and stuff from them moving into the shallows to breed and stuff. Some of them are breeders that you catch, you're not even allowed to keep them. You have to put them back in the water because they're breeders. Yes. Selling a kid, you want her?
No.
Cheap model. Low miles. Alright, Grant, this is the deal. You come up here, take you trout fishing and bluegill fishing. I'll cook you trout, you cook me bluegill. We can even go perch fishing. We can even go walleye. Salmon not gonna happen. But we can do trout, walleye, and perch as well as bluegill. Now, walleye is gonna be a little tougher to do, and we can go crappie fishing on a boat. Maybe even take you striper fishing. I don't know, depending what time of the year it is. Striper bass get really big. I'd like to go some lake trout. That's something I've never caught. I never really did lake trout, but from my understanding, oh yeah. Oh. Off, monkey. They're bored. This is what they do when they're bored. They hang all over me or the monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you don't do that. You're shaking my computer and everything.
Just fun.
You're not 2 pounds anymore. Quit it.
While you're in camera, you can see.
Well, the same deal applies. I'll help you out with
That's why
doing
I'm
stuff.
Poke.
Hey, come on. Please get off me. How do you? What's something you guys eat or do that's people find weird? Like I like mayo and mustard together. Some people find that really weird. I do not. It's delicious. Delicious.
Hi everyone.
Why you guys contemplate that? Think about it. I'm gonna grab me some taco just to make y'all hungry, because that's what I do. I'll be right back.
Now.
No, you're not.
Billy.
Go upstairs.
So I know Grant's answer to this, that he has never caught a trout in his life. What are some fish that other ones have never caught that you wish you could go fish for? Mine is a Goliath grouper, which I've said before. I'll put chips in there, give it a crunch. Well, I look forward to your bass this year, Grant. My grandfather, he's already talking up. We went fishing last year before he got sick real bad, or right at the beginning of it. He's a crappie fisherman. So he likes to talk a big game. So we went out fishing and I beat him. So he's already talking up a big game for this year, that more or less doing his little, I let you win and you didn't beat me, all kinds of excuses. And I'm looking forward to that this year. I didn't get to spend much time with my grandfather as a kid doing stuff like that. Well, we can go crappie fishing when you come up. I think, I mean, I can't promise you huge slabs, but good sized eating ones to catch. Of course, once you go with Nick and catch all them big old trout, I don't know if you want to anymore. Burrito. Oh, yeah. You guys hungry yet? Who's going to make some food now? What's your guys' favorite show to watch right now? I know you and Janet Grant don't really watch a whole lot of TV, but you watch some. What kind of shows you watch? What's a good show on right now? Gene, weren't you learning how to trout fish last year? Am I mistaken? Are you still in here? What do you think the biggest crappie is you ever caught, Grant? Oh yeah, I like me some Rob Deirdre. He's definitely entertainment. I like his Rob Big, and then I like his Fantasy Factory or whatever it was. I don't know what my big crappie is. I've caught ones bigger than your hand. I don't know what size that would be. When we were kids, we went crappie fishing all the time, but I don't remember a whole lot about it. And just recently, I've been crappie fishing. I really only go with my buddy that just talking about, and then my grandfather now. What do you consider a good keeper? About what size? Okay. You have the boat ready yet, Grant? Feel free to throw in a little questions, everybody else. We got a lot of snow. If you're freshly coming in, throw a question up. We're just having a little conversation. Grant, you know, talking like a woman in a relationship. We're getting 1 to 3 more. We don't have a whole lot of snow. We probably got 4 inches out there, 3. Out. But I got warm the other day, melted most of it, and then got really cold that night, and now it's like a sheet of ice out there everywhere. Like I said, I think tomorrow we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches more. Said got people keep coming in and leaving. Kind of a bummer. Well, I don't stay and hang out. Must be because of my delicious taco. What kind of fishing season? When does your certain fishing seasons open where you're at, Grant? Ice fishing's open right now where you're at, right? Yeah. What's the first season that opens up that you go to? We'll be on about 4.5 more minutes. Right. I'm hoping, should be in Pennsylvania, but I'm hoping, they have these set up, these new seasons, the new trout seasons are early. I'm hoping that the waters are not still frozen real bad. Because sometimes they're real bad. We don't get out of winter. Our lovely groundhog, called P.O.Box on the field, claimed we have 6 more weeks of winter, but he's like a politician. Can't believe everything he says. Oh, excuse me. Ate too much. Already burping it up. I do appreciate everybody's came in and everybody's leaving it running and listening to me. I know my sexy voice just really puts you to sleep and really calm and cool and relaxing, but I just want to let you all know I appreciate you. I will say, no matter how many lives I do for the future, if anybody want to try to beat them, Grant and Janet's always the first two there. So your guys' objective is to beat them next time. Probably be next Wednesday, same time. You guys feel this is a decent time, or do you feel like 7 p.m. is hard to be their time? I thought 7 p.m. would be good. Everybody would be done eating dinner and sitting down and belly full, want to just watch. That's the reason why I picked 7 p.m. But I guess 6 where you're at, Janet and Grant. Tall. Look at Janet flexing. Ooh. Yeah, I agree, Grant. Once that happens, I probably won't be doing hardly any lives because that'd be my fishing season. Look at that, realistic fishing. How you doing, man? Cowabunga. I don't think my notifications are on. I haven't seen anything. I could have sworn last time we were in here I checked and my notifications are off for you. Check it right now. Because I don't remember ever getting anything new for a while. Let's find out. Yep, see, look, realistic. I'm subscribed. Let me see here. But they keep taking off my dang bell. So I will show you. Watch. Bell on. Oh. Let's see, can I get it? What's this? There you go. That's why. Right there it was. Okay, it wasn't your fault. It was not even YouTube's fault. I had YouTube notifications off of my phone. So now we are good. I'll prove it to you. Let's bring it back up. Oh, hitting buttons. Oh, hitting buttons. Let's see if I can get it here so you can see it. Boom. Bell icons. Hit right there. See it? It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. You ought to be doing pretty good right now. You should be getting up there pretty good now. Hell yeah. I'm actually surprised you ain't more than what you are. With the no bullshit you do. Like money. I'm in there. Making it now. Have you brought bromance back in a while? Or you due for a bromance? Oh, I understand, Grant. I don't get a whole lot of notifications. I do things, but the reason why I turned it off was I'll be working and then my phone just keeps going off. And at the time I was working at Walmart, so it'd be ding, 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 ding. And it's hard to people are looking at you and stuff. Now it's just the comments. Some of the comments I get are either positive or they're just outrageous. I can just imagine the comments you get realistic. You probably get flooded with some of the dumbest crap. Oh, I understand. I understand realistic. To be honest, I ain't the best actor either. And not only does it take time to be that fake, it also takes a lot of time to edit two different people when you're doing the same person doing two different people. So I agree. I understand. That's because you popular, Grant. If anybody's a good supporter, you're definitely one of the top supporters of channels. You're always on it. You're always there to support people, whether you're busy or not. You make the time. So I believe you got a lot of lives popping up. I don't. I have the time, but I don't. As you seen when I first started this live, my kids get all on me. It's hard to do anything. It's hard to do lives. I'm surprised they're still not back down here again. Um, so it's I have the time, but I don't because I can't concentrate on what I'm doing half the time, or I gotta get up and get a drink and go to the restroom and yell at the kids, and they're yelling and screaming, and then the lady wants to watch her TV. It's hard to do everything. She's pretty nice and keeping her TV down and everything, so we can have a conversation. So I don't want to stay on too long. Like let her have her time too. Realistic. Can you think back? What is the most outrageous comment you think you ever got? I smashed my. To be honest, at least it was fingernail polish. Realistic. Uh, it's stupid how I smashed my hand. To be honest with you, I don't even know how I got black like that from doing it. But what I was doing is we were working on a tractor trailer, and the fifth wheel was all messed up, so we had to grind off to re-weld. Well, I grind, and then I was cleaning it with a wire brush, the rest of the little pieces. Well, at one point I was going like this, and I slipped, and I hit my finger off a piece of metal. Not extremely hard, just a little bit, and it just the way I hit it made that happen. So you can tell you're a working man because you knew it was a smashed finger, not like I was some weirdo with some fingernail polish hanging out here. And needless to say, we ended up having to buy a brand new fifth wheel because it still didn't fix it. So we ended up smash it for nothing. You guys probably haven't noticed, but my hair is really long. I put it in ponytail so it stays out of my face while I was talking to you guys. I look like a little girl with pigtails right now. But normally it comes down to my face and I gotta keep going like this, get it out. Eventually I want to be able to put it back in a ponytail, but then this beard is on until uh spring. But I don't know. Now I'm talking realistic here. I might have to put the realistic Manchu down. I can't. I never got that surprisingly, but I do get something like that realistic all the time. Number one thing I get from trout fishing, which you probably get plenty too, is I don't know why you're throwing them back. They're just going to die anyways. You might as well keep them to eat them. What a waste. Well, I'd rather them get bigger in a few years and catch them, let them die when they're like 20 something inches, not 10. If anybody understands the whole fishing community, you would. If you guys don't know, Realistic does a fishing channel as well, obviously, Realistic Fishing, but he does a lot of same thing. He goes fishing places. He cleans up the garbage when he sees it and stuff like that. Real good dude. He loves fishing just as much as anybody else does, as well as he tries to take care of his community, even though a whole bunch of people are just nasty hogs. I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen you take a trash bag and fill it up with stuff. The same area you just did a week before. He also fishes trout, bass, and everything. At one point, you were on a boat. Did you ever get a boat, or was that somebody else's boat? I could have sworn you told me it was your boat when in your video. You caught a real big bass on a big ass mongo, like a 10-inch thing. But I don't, I don't, I don't remember you ever doing another video on it like it was your boat, like you went out. You're still back to bank fishing. I feel you, realistic. We got a lot going on here. I haven't put any content out in a while. I have videos that just I don't know what you use, realistic. Maybe you use the same thing I do, or maybe Grant, you guys do. I have a Hero 7. I can't understand why my videos are separated and they don't come together very well. When I go to open them, I can watch them in my computer just fine, But when I go to put them in my program, they're all distorted and not in sync together. So I don't know what else I can do. And even when I open them up, they're still separated in the folder. But when I click on the video one, it puts them together when it loads up the video. But like I said, in my video editing program, it's terrible. My Hero 4 works great stuff for it, but that Hero 7 to me is trash. I was all excited to get a newer one, but I gotta tell you, I'm not very happy with it. Okay, so you do have a boat. Sweet. I can't remember what state Realistic's in. Yeah, Realistic, what state are you in? I have a 4. I don't know what a 4, what do you mean you have a 4? Oh, you talking about Tennessee? I knew I should have said Tennessee. Talking about a boat? Oh, GoPro. You have the 4, but you're looking to get an 8. I like the 4. I don't know if I want to buy an 8. Like I said, I got the 7. Actually, I got the 7 right here. What?
How long are you going to be on that camera?
As long as I want to be. What about you? How long are you going to be a pain in my butt? Rest of your life. This is what I have. I don't like the setup. I don't like any of it. This is the Hero 7. I think black's called. Okay? You literally have to turn the power on from the side. That brings the screen up. Then you have another button on top, turn the camera on and off. And I don't think, and in case you're not understanding what I'm saying is, on a Hero 4, you push the button, it turns the camera on, as well as the GoPro on, starts recording. You hit it, it turns it off. This does not turn the camera off. So therefore, if you have the camera off, it's still running your battery out. So you literally have to do 2 different buttons, and it takes forever to come on. So like if you're have it up here and you're hook onto a fish, you want to hit it to catch it real quick. Well, it doesn't work that way. Now you got to hit it, turn it on, hold your fish, reel it in. All right, now it's on. Now you hit top button. Now you just miss half it if you don't already got the fish in. It's terrible. I don't know what they thought. GoPro is to record quick so you can catch things or put on your helmet and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I guess they didn't have everything in concept. The 4 just works better. Period. And like I said, I'm having issues with the way the files are set up and how it compresses them. If I didn't spend enough money on it, I would get rid of it and just give it away. But I spent too much money on it, and I don't want to do that yet. Give me time. What do you run? Shoot. What do you run, Realistic? What's yours?
Hey, I said upstairs.
If it seems like I'm not answering right away, there's a delay. You mean like an actual camera? Realistic? When you say Sony and Kodak? How do you set it up to record you, though? You set it on like a tripod? Huh. I didn't know that. I think I knew Sony did. I didn't know Kodak made action cameras. How are they price-wise? Are they expensive to GoPro, more or less? Average. Huh. I might have to look into that. Maybe if I can get something decent there, I'll get rid of this Hero 7 to somebody else. Or sell it. I don't know. Probably just give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Get that stuck in your head. What do you like better? Do you like the Sony or the Kodak? Maybe that you can look into, Grant. You were thinking about getting an 8. Maybe you can look into get one of those. You can go on his channel and see how his quality is. So you're saying you usually use the Sony for when you're in like your desk and stuff, and you like to use the Kodak when you're actually out fishing. Am I understanding that correctly? What you're saying? Or your office? We'll call it your office. We'll call it your desk. We'll call it your office. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate the info, Realistic. Yeah, I never seen the Sony or Kodak either. I'm gonna have to check into it. Wonder why it doesn't promote more. I mean, with GoPro the way it is, you'd think Sony and Kodak would, being a bigger companies, would promote theirs more, or is it just we don't notice it as much because we're so stuck on the whole GoPro name? I actually reached out to GoPro about sponsorship at one point just to see what they'd say. They told me that GoPro. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't GoPro. They never answered me. That's what it was. I reached out to Monster Energy, and they said they don't. They only do 4x4 and some other stuff. Like they don't get into fishing. That's not their thing. Well, that's what they told me. Have you guys ever thought about reaching out to sponsorships? I stopped doing it for a while, and I need to go back to it. Reaching out and see people want to sponsor you, free baits, try theirs out, that kind of thing. I did have one company. They were supposed to send me stuff. They got too busy and they never did. So I just stopped asking or talking about it. They didn't make any jigs. And then I had a company did send me stuff, and I was all about them, and I was willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. I told the guy before when I talked to him, the owner, I talked to the owner on the phone. I said, "Listen, I will try your stuff and review it, but I'm going to be honest with you." He said, "That's what I want. I want honesty." And I said, "Okay, that's what I'm going to give you." So I told him about his baits, and I said, I caught a few, and I said, "Listen, your baits just float to the top, too drop, don't stay down. It's not ideal for trout, what you're trying to use it for." And I told him about other stuff, and he got all offensive about it. It was pretty much whatever, man. And I'm like, I told you from the gate. I don't blame you, Rusty. I mean, I've had the free stuff for Amazon, and I straight told him one time I did a video, a review on a product on my channel itself, and I've told him since then, I said, "Hey, I'm not doing your stuff on my channel. I will try your stuff out and give you reviews on Amazon, but that's as far as I go. I'm not putting any videos out because it's not what my channel is about. It's not my kind of channel. I'm sticking with fishing, so that's why I stopped doing that and only did the one." Yeah, Grant, you're gonna get that. You just got to keep trying until you get somebody that's really there. I tried to do locals. What I went to, I looked in my state because my pitch is that I want to promote local. You know what I mean? I'm trying to. I tell them that a lot of my subscribers are local. People who are familiar with it, and I would like to straight tell them I'm not trying to be the face of your company. I don't think I'll be your face company, but I feel like I can help your company, and that's how I reach out to them. Now, as you see, you guys don't see that I have much of sponsorship. Yeah, I don't have a bunch of hats and stuff and everything else because that's not what I was trying to get. I wasn't even trying to get free products. I just was trying to get a feel for people to see how it all works. You got to eventually look at the high goal, I think. Now, sell out, like Realistic said, he turned them all down pretty much. A lot of them, when they're younger, are going to try to take advantage of you and get you to do, oh, well, I got these free products. You do this, 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 and this, and this, and I give you free products. But they're willing to send all they're going to send you the shirt and stuff, and they want you to promote the crap out of their name. That's not how it works. It's nice that you wear shirts and promote them if that's the case, but promote their shirts and their hats, not their baits. They never said 100,000. They either say or no, we're not looking for that type of. Most of them aren't looking to get into fishing like that. And some companies, I've had one said that we tried that before, it didn't work out for us. I feel you, Realistic. I don't blame you. I don't. Like I said, I was just trying to learn more stuff and try new things. That's the only reason why I reached out to them. And like I said, I got a couple bites. That was it. Nothing that panned out. Nothing that was good. Like I said, the dude's baits were terrible. It was more or less. It seemed like a bait that was copying other baits that was not as good quality as the baits. And he wasn't willing to change his. He wasn't willing to listen to criticism. I fish trout all the time. If you want to make trout baits, I'm telling you the issue. I could take a spinner, a panther martin, a rooster tail, everything else, and I can fish them and catch fish. Yours is not. It's not that the bait don't look good. It's not that I haven't caught fish on it. I had to do things with it to catch the fish. Give me a minute here and I'll look. It's on the tip of my tongue, but Femley Lures. That's what it was. Femley Lures. They're out of Reading, Pennsylvania. They're expensive lures too. They're not cheap. He sent me like $200 something worth of stuff, but it was like he didn't even listen to me. I told him I trout fish. I do a little bit of bass fishing. He sent me these 10-inch long eel stuff that I had from deep sea fishing. It's like you're not even listening to me. He just sent me out random shit. I'm like, dude, I told you before. He had these pink jigs and stuff. I said those will look cool. They'd work good. I told him, no, he just sent me whatever. He just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and nothing to what I was told him I do. It was like he didn't even listen to me. Like I said, he didn't like my criticism. His spinners they had the blade on top, which was not a Carolina blade. It was a spoon blade, so it took more to spin on it. For what he was trying to do, it was just too much. Then even when it sank, as soon as you started spinning it, it came right to the top. Literally right to the top. It was almost like you were bass fishing a whopper plopper on top. That's what it made it look like for trout. They don't want that crap. They'll spook from it. And then they had beads on it, which looked nice. And then it had, at the end of it, was almost like a bull-headed minnow. Or a mud minnow, whatever you want to call it. Which was not bad. Bass would eat that all day. But again, the biggest issue was how much the blade had to turn, how much you had to put in there. And then second off was, first how much it was, and second off, it just floated too much. All right, good listen, Trap. I was going to leave a while, but then we got some good topics, so I can continue on. Yeah, you can look them up, definitely. Actually, let me see if I can find them so I can show you what it looks like. The website. I don't even remember if I can remember how to spell it. There it is. You can buy. I think you can buy them off Amazon. Get this off desktop. Spell like that. I get with 3 spinners at $16. You can buy a bunch of scented soft plastics, which I wanted him to send me for $13 eBay. Big eel. This is the thing he sent me that was 1.5 ounces. It just was. I don't even think he sent me the 1.5. Yeah, he sent me 1.5 and like 3 ounce. It was just crazy. Let me see if I can get it up here. How am I going to show you something? And it's like long. Like, it wouldn't be too bad for you to use. I might even have some to send you. Realistic, or actually, I think I gave them away, actually. Never mind. It could be like Kremlors. I don't know what that. Never heard of them either. Pretty much, that's what he did. Send me stuff that doesn't sell and hoping that I can get it to sell. Like, I was just going to say, oh, this stuff's great because he gave it to me. It's not how this works. I'm not putting my name on nothing just to put my name on something, because all that happens is, especially when people won't come to me when I'm trying to do, Realistic does the same thing. Try to show you guys how to fish with affordable stuff. Like, Realistic does it better than I do. I still like certain things. Like, I can't do cheap reels and stuff. He makes them work. I can't do that. I'm all about Fluger and like that. I love my Fluger Presidential. I like some of Lou's stuff like that. So let me look up Google Creme. All right, we're gonna Google Creme Hogs. Oh yeah, they got one just like that. They actually have this one of Cabela's here. This frog. He sent me the exact same frog. Looks just like it. This frog right here. I have something looks just like that. He sent me. I could go down and get this stuff, but to be honest, I don't want to because I don't know where it's at right now. Have you used the creme stuff, Realistic? How do they work for you? Like, do the spinners go right to the top? For he's a jolly good fella. What kind of baits do you guys, route trap stuff, what kinds of baits do you guys use are cheap? Get back to what I was doing. There we go. There we go. Music back. I like soft plastic. When it comes to bass, I'm a shoots on the tip of my tongue here. We call the worms Sankos. I'm all about Sankos. Now, I do believe you can catch bass on any kind of Sanko, but I am what you call it? Man, my fish language terrible right now. What's it? Gary, what the hell is his last name? You guys know what I'm talking about. Expensive ones. I can't think of it. It's like the Japanese dude. Chinese or whatever. Yeah, Yamamoto. There you go. I use a lot of them. Yamamoto, I use them for that and hooks. Their hooks are quality. Downfall of the hooks is, as sharp and quality they are is, when they get stuck into something, they're in something. Like if they get in the carpet, that's it. I got a lure stuck in the carpet in here between my entertainment and desk that I just haven't took out yet. I'm gonna have to change the hook because it's gonna break off on it. Never heard of either of them. Utels and Ultra Vibe. Speedworms. Never heard of them. I'm gonna do some more bass fishing at some point this year and crappie fishing. I still got, I'm gonna focus on trout mainly, but I am gonna swing it in, give you guys a little something else. I ain't gonna catch a big one like Realistic and Grant and all you guys do, but I'm gonna catch something. It's going to some babies, and you're gonna make fun of me, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, Zoom. Okay, I know what Zoom is. I do use some of Zooms because some Zoom makes some smaller thickness and longer ones that give it a better worm look. I found the brown ones, so I do buy them. And then I think I use Zoom for crawdaddies as well. I do have a pretty good amount of bass lures. I just haven't A lot of videos I don't post because they're small. I'm afraid to put small bass on the channel. All right, Realistic. Later, man. Appreciate shopping in. I should probably get going here soon, too. We'll give about another 3 minutes. Where'd you go, Grant? I haven't heard from you in a while. I like TikToks. There's some good TikToks. He's suffering. There's some good ones. Tabby watches TikTok. I like the big booty shakes and the big titties, but she likes to watch like monkeys and dogs and stuff like that. I'm a guy, so I gotta see that shakiness. You know what I'm saying? Minute and a half. I'm gonna get off. Yeah, let's see. Oh, someone's killer. I will be on Call of Duty. If you guys haven't noticed, Surfer here was here earlier. He's also Call of Duty. Some skiller is Call of Duty. I do play Call of Duty. I don't think y'all even play Call of Duty. The rest of you, give more fishing stuff. Not right now. But I will eventually doing a gaming channel called Juice Bag. But I just don't have the equipment to do the kind of streaming I want to do, so I'm not doing it. But some skiller, I will be on here soon. Yes, I will be.
Want to attempt it?
Yeah, I don't know what you thinking. You want to attempt it? I'll turn the internet off. See how
It's
far
on my phone, ding dong.
But anyways, I will be on here in a little bit. She's 8 up. What do you mean she's 8 up? One of Tabby's favorites is a little monkey called George. We definitely are some skill. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you found me because I think a lot of people in Call of Duty that I send over are finding the other guy, not me. So I'm glad you found the right one. Grant, what do you mean by she's 8 up? Hate this delay. Gotcha. All right, well, my kids are screaming now, starting to, so I'm going to get off here. I appreciate you sticking around for the hard hour and a half with me. Let me know in comments on my videos. Go watch one of my videos and comment. Let me know that if you think I should still be doing lives. You think it's cool to do like every Wednesday or whatnot? I'm thinking about trying every Wednesday. I think I need to build up a little more if you go personal with you guys because I feel like I'm losing out. So, but love you guys. Appreciate your support. Keep up the good work, and I will see you guys on the next one. As always, peace. I don't know if I'm even off. This computer works so slow. There it is. Maybe. Could be. Never know.